Yaga Yauzali, Yaga Yauzo, Yaga Yauzo. Doing just a little what we got to know today. Reading. Nothing too heavy, nothing too long. Hopefully. I'm gonna try and keep it to like 15, 20 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah. That was the King of Swords, by the way. So, maybe being a bit heavy with yourself in the head. Actually, the opposite. Logical. Keeping your head on. That type of stuff. Let's see what we got to know today. Okay, Knight of Cups. What else? Oh, Five of Wands. Give me these Seven of Swords. Tell me the story. Oh, you see that? To you, it looks upright, but it's actually in the reverse. Oh. Tell me more about the story. I'm actually going to take this one as well. Popping out. Get one more. Here. Four of Cups. With the star on the bottom. Five of Pentacles behind that, and the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Swords with the Page of Wands. Okay. So, instantly we got the Knight of Cups, which talks about, like, the knights usually are like communication guys. The guys that are coming in with some sort of communication, whether that be love-based, Pentacles, you know, money, stability-based, swords, thought-based communication, or then one's creativity, passion, right? So this guy, that's the coming in with love, right? However, following him, we got the Five of Wands, which talks about stupid fights. Stupid fights, as in, what is the point? Like, we are arguing over bullshit. 3:45 on the clock. We have Seven of Swords, which is the sneaky card, right? Is a sneaky card. And then we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, which is them lying. So basically anybody that is coming in to give you some sort of love offer or communication regarding love, feelings, emotions, be discerning of what the fuck they're telling you, right? Because it seems as though they're bogus. This, for their own progression is what I'm hearing. For their own progression, they are willing to bring in falsities to fuck up your shit. Possibly because they see that you're in this you're in this stage. The Hierophant talks about higher learning, 4:44 on the clock, which talks about protection, right? Protection from your passed on ones, your loved ones. So the Hierophant talks about higher learning. And this can be traditional. This can also be spiritual. Potentially, you might be on a path that is different to other people, or you might be choosing to even go back to education. And basically, whatever it is that you're doing, that you're leveling up, people seeing it, they're viewing it, they can see it, they want, you know, a piece of the pie, but they're not willing to give you a piece of their pie in return. And really and truly, it seems like their pie is bullshit anyways. So, you know, yeah. And then after the Hierophant came the Four of Cups, which talks about holding back. So definitely have your discernment. I'm actually going to put these like this so you can see what the fuck's going on. Kind of see what's going on, I don't know. Here we go. Yeah. Hold back. Don't just because somebody brought in this cup be like, oh yeah, let me add this to my cups, and be like, oh my god, it's real because, you know, they've been my friend for so long, or they were my lover for so long, or they understand me, they know me. I mean, if you are going through changes, you probably don't even know you right now. So how the fuck can they know you? To be out here, you know what I mean, offering you some shits. But then it always ends in the same bullshit, which is arguments, you know, competition. That is another definition for the Five of Wands. And then with the Seven of Swords there, Five of Wands is like people competing with you, people wanting to create conflict in your life, people wanting to argue with you, people literally wanting to start some shits, just to start some shits. There is no reason. There is actually no reason. But with this here, it could be because they're wanting to hide something from you, and instead of just keeping their mouth shut and minding their own fucking business, they're gonna start some shits so that you can, you know what I mean, you get pulled into the nonsense. And then, you know, now we're out here, everyone's yelling at each other, nobody's telling the truth, nobody has any sort of clarity, nobody has any sort of peace. The fuck that, bro. Anyways, yeah, so continuing on with that, we had the Star. This could be talking about either an Aquarius, or this could be about what you thought was your wish fulfillment, right? So this holding back that you're doing could be from this that is offering itself, trying to come in and offer itself, and, you know, act like, oh my god, woo woo woo, I'm bringing this in, but then what they're bringing in is nonsense. So also, wish fulfillment doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It can be a thing, it can be a place, it can be a job. I mean, the job that you live in, that you work at, the house that you live in, home you live in, the people that you live with, whatever the case may be. Even I'm hearing like actual, I'm hearing family dynamics. I'm hearing family. You know, maybe others see you as like the star within your family, but they don't really like that. You know, so they'll act like, oh yay, I really love you, let's do this, that, and the third. But then as soon as you open up and you be like, okay, cool, let's be friends then, or let's be, you know what I mean, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that, they then start acting funny. They start acting a bit weird, and you're just like, okay, bitch. I mean, and if it's something that's happened before, in the past, yeah, definitely use your discernment when it comes to hanging with these people. And also, I always say, like, I like to read from the perspective, or for the perspective of whoever's watching me. However, you could very well be this argumentative, sneaky person that's trying to come in 919, trying to come in and act the fool or do the most, right? It doesn't have to be the other person. Sometimes we don't even realize that we're being pieces of shit. Sometimes we do, you know, whatever the case may be. So, yeah, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you're having to walk away from something and being in your head. So this is the culmination of this relationship, whatever the fuck's going on here. And this could be multiple relationships. I actually hear that it is multiple relationships with the Four of Cups there. It's more than one. It could be like your person, your mum, your brother, and your workmate. I don't know. Your sister-in-law, your cousin 1010, your sister-in-law, your cousin, your neighbor, and I don't know, Shaniqua from around the corner. I don't fucking know, but it's more than one. And it's putting you into this type of energy of feeling like, raw, I can't, it seems as though I can't do right. Whether I remove myself, whether I, remove myself, or I reciprocate that love, it seems as though motherfuckers can't be happy for me. I'm always left out in the cold. I can't do anything right. I have to just walk away now because being in my head is hurting me. And I have to go and find my passion. Let's see what's behind the Page of Wands. Yeah, see, having to make that decision. A decision needing to be made. And with his wand added to the Two of Wands from the decision that was made, that's now waiting for your ships to sail in. Behind that, we have the Ten of Wands with the Judgment and the Seven of Wands. I love that because the Ten of Wands traditionally is like, oh my God, I'm so burdened, right? I'm carrying around all this shit. For me, though, the Ten of Wands is, yeah, I've carried around all this shit, but what all this shit has taught me is that I need to go and lay my own foundation. I need to go and lay my own base down and grow upon that, right? I need to, like, for me to have my happy home, for me to have the home that is stable, that is grounded, that is passionate, that is loving, that is full of abundance, I need to lay my foundation down. So I need to take all of these ones that some of them aren't even mine. You know what I'm saying? Some of them weren't mine originally, but I mean, I've carried them around for that long. Let me do something with them. With the Judgment being here, that's exactly what's happening. Judgment is being called, whether that's you, this too. You calling judgment on your own life and being like, this isn't working. This isn't cool anymore, 12-12. This isn't cool anymore. And or with the Seven of Wands being there, your guidance, your guides, your protectors saying, bitch, we gonna sit you the fuck down and we gonna make this happen. You didn't want to listen, you didn't want to learn. That's cool. That is real cool. That's fine. We're gonna help you now. You're gonna have no choice but to listen. Things is gonna get real hot and heavy around here. Things is gonna get real hot and heavy around here, and you're gonna have no choice but to listen. Hey, love of self, love of this new job, love of these people. Because it's really crazy, yeah? Because whenever I see love, whenever I say love, it's like, oh my God, but how can I love people that have just been fucking with me? You can love them. You send them love. That doesn't mean you have to be in love with them. That doesn't mean that you have to even be around them, 1313. You don't have to be around them. You just are love. I read a quote one time that said, before, or something along the lines of, before I give love, 1331, I love palindromes. Before I give love, I feel it within me first. So for you to be loving, for you to be loved, you have to love first. You feel the love within you first, and then you radiate that outwards, okay? And I feel as though, for those of us who have been through some fucked up shit that's got us, maybe gone a bit crazy or whatever, hot and heavy in the brain, whatever. It's often hard to just sit back and say, yeah, I love these people, without that little voice being like, yeah, but they did this and they did that and they did that and they did this and they did it. It's like, okay, yeah, so that's the past. Of course they did it. Of course. I mean, I was there. Hello. I was there. But the point of the matter is, I don't want to be there anymore. That is the past. I no longer live in the past. You know what I'm saying? We at where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the love reside. You get me? We're not doing this 1444. We're not doing this, in the past. It's like, exactly. We use that as a way to learn. Yeah? Use that as a way to learn. But don't use that as an excuse to not move forward, because that's ridiculous. At the top, oh, wow. I literally, what's crazy, so imagine the deck's like this, right? I was going to pull just the top one, and 4 cards came out with me. Wait, no. Yeah, 4 cards came out. The Magician, the Devil, the King of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so like what I was saying about here with the Judgment, it's like we are the creators of our own reality, right? Regardless of what's gone on in the past, we are the creators of our own reality, which means that if we stay stuck in this, he said, she said, oh my God, I just want to love. Yeah, but remember what they did when the blah, blah. Yeah, okay, but that was in the past. Okay, yeah, but remember when the blah. Yes, okay, I do remember. Again, I was there, babes. 1555. I was there. So were you. Hello. Let's let go. No, but blah, 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 blah. And even the vice versa, because again, we get caught up in white and black or light and dark, and the light is the protector of the dark, as the dark is the protector of the light. Don't ask me, ask your mum. We are the creators of our own reality, so we need to decide if we want to be moving like this, confident, sure of ourselves. Look at this synergy. On the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Fiery, hot and fire, sasson. Oh, sasson, that's a sauce, but it's not even sasson I was looking for. Okay, eat some spicy food. I don't even ask me. But anyways, as I was saying, we create our own reality. Do you want to be this guy? Do you want to be this guy that's saying, oh my God, I'm obsessed, addicted, I can't kick back and mind my own business and do things my way? Or do you want to be this guy who says, hey, look at me, I'm confident, I'm sure of myself, I'm a leader, I'm a fiery rocket. ×2, because with the Queen of Wands, she's very much in that same energy of like, bitch, I know who the fuck I is. I'm fine as fuck. Like, and this is the thing, I'm fine as fuck. You don't need to tell me, you don't need to remind me that I'm fine as fuck. Look at me, darling. Darling, look at me. I'm so fine, I don't even have to look at you. You're going to stop and stare, and you're going to get obsessed. And I love it. I love that for you, darling. I love that for you. I love that you're going to stop and stare and get obsessed, because that's what needs to happen. Hello with the Wheel of Fortune. But anyways, let me get getting off track. Yeah, so being this confident, assured leader of a man, or of a person, I shouldn't say of a man. No sexism over here, though. We don't do that. We don't do them things. That's so random that I would think about that 1818. That guy is a fucking... Wait, is he the... Yeah, he's a pedo. Imagine he's out here telling people you don't do them things, and he's out here doing them things with children. And this nigga's been inside however many times, and they keep letting him out, and he keeps doing the same thing, and then they put him back inside, and then he comes out, and he does the same thing, and then they put him back inside, and then he can't. I'm just like, listen, that's a crazy cycle to be in, bro. But anyways, wow, that's wild. That. Anyways, take it. Yeah. You create your reality. Let your reality be one that is flowing. You know, it's not stagnant. It's not fear-based. It's not doubtful. Yeah. It's grateful. It's gratitude. Sensuality, sexuality. You know what I mean? Moving like the sexy ass goddess god that the fuck you is. Right? Flowing with the flow, flex with the flex. As a good friend of mine once said. Oh, old friend of mine. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you really like get into who you are, yeah, you let certain cycles end, right? And you start to realize that you are a great person all on your lonesome. and that everything starts from within and then rolls without, things will just start to make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Things will start to make a lot of sense. Even if, you know, all of this shit is still happening. Even if people are still, you know what I mean, trying to start some shit. 2017 I just seen on the clock. That might have been significant for somebody. I know the fuck it was for me. 2025, that could also be significant. What's that, 3 years? 3 years. You got 3 years. Something's gonna happen within the next 3 years. I mean, I know what. Maybe I'll get that message later. Yeah, even if people be trying to start, I keep hearing, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. So even the, okay, dig what I'm saying, yeah. Dig what I'm saying, yeah. So the Seven of Swords, yeah, is obviously talking about sneaky behavior, but I'm seeing it as, especially when it's coming with this, is like people will try you. People will try you. Oh my God, I'm competing with you. But they won't tell you they're competing with you. It will just be 2112. It will just be like, oh, I'm doing something similar to what you're doing. But when you were doing it, I never gave you props. I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't support nothing. However, now that I'm doing it, support me. Eh? I mean, yeah, why not? Fuck it. No, but fuck it. With the Seven of Swords there, it's like, cut down the bullshit. Cut it out. And then, like, use these swords to cut it out, since this one is not working. Yeah? And furthermore, once you've cut this shit out, take a time to rest. Put that sword in the sand. Take a time to rest. And go and get yourself educated. And that goes across the board. Whether that means you're going back to education, like you're going to uni, you're going to college, you're going to online uni, you're doing some sort of online course, you're picking up a book, your own self, whatever the fuck it is, it's about knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Enhance your brain, enhance your knowledge. 2222. Yeah, because you deserve it, motherfucker. You deserve it. Instead of being out here sad all the time and acting like you're dumb. You're not dumb. And you for sure, like, you don't have to fight with these people. You don't have to fight with these people. Because they're being dealt with. They're being dealt with. All you need to focus on is this. Is your masculine and your feminine within. Yeah. Letting cycles end. And that doesn't, again, that's not just with the externals. That is definitely 2323. That is definitely about the internals. See these numbers that I'm yelling out as well? Go and research them. Research what the fuck they mean. Because I know I'm hearing that a lot of people are skeptical. It's not even that people don't believe, it's that people are skeptical. Yeah, they're afraid to believe for whatever reason. And I hear that. Me too. I was afraid to believe for a long time as well, until I realized that that wasn't my calling. My calling wasn't to be afraid. I mean, even as I'm afraid, I'm still going to do it, right? You can be a skeptic. Furthermore, being a skeptic is quite cool, because then that means that you question things. You don't just take things at face value. I love that. I'm not one of those people either. Or rather, I am one of those people. I am a skeptic, spiritualistic, whatever the fuck. Really and truly, I'm debating it. So, you know, everything that defines to be is what it is. And it's quite humorous, because that changes every day. Even in the day, it changes numerous times throughout the day. So what I'm saying is, be skeptical, question things, question, 2444, to question why hashtag the government is weird. Question why people don't question the government more. Question why synchronicities happen, why quote unquote coincidences happen. I mean, I don't believe in coincidences. However, people will call them a coincidence. Question that and see what happens. See what answers come up to you from you asking those questions out loud. To yourself, to the ethers, whoever, like whatever you want to call it. Do that. Start to question things. And, you know, that I think is really important with this card coming out. Because it's saying that that's the education that you're going to get. It's not because, oh, you did things a traditional way. I mean, maybe you're esoteric, or you're, you know what I mean, non-traditionalist. Do things a traditional way. You know what I mean? I meant to only pick up the one. You might find that when you do things a traditional way, you find what the fuck you're looking for. And the vice versa, bruh. If you are a traditionalist, try things that are non-traditional. Again, you might find whatever the fuck you're looking for that you didn't even realize you were looking for. That you didn't even realize you were looking for, bro. Or even, well, the two of them actually. That you didn't even realize you were looking for. You felt that something, you know, you weren't getting everything that you needed, right? Or that something didn't feel right. You felt left out in the cold, or felt like I'm not getting all the information I need. Again, this is like I'm getting information, I'm not too sure about it. This is, I'm not getting the information that I need. Maybe you need to go and do your own research to find the information that you're looking for. Actually, I am going to really quickly just going to get Wisdom of the Intuitive Oracle. Dash a couple of those down. And yeah, we'll get a soul's journey. Okay. I'm just gonna pop all of this up here. So with that over there, I would say beware of people that are wearing masks, or that are I actually like having the moon in there. Excuse me. Beware of people. You see that spiritual about? Beware of people wearing masks. Beware of people pretending. Beware of people. Be aware of people who don't want to do the work but want the grades. Oh. They want the marks, but they don't want to do the work. What? Bitch, sit the fuck down. I mean, how's it? I want to be a teacher. Don't want to go to school. Don't want to do dishes. Just want to eat the food. So what you gonna do when they saw all your moves and practice them daily? Protect your neck, oath invitation. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was with the you know, I didn't support you in any endeavor. You know what I'm saying? Furthermore, I looked at you and laughed, ha ha ha. But look at me now, realizing that look at me now, realizing that actually what you do is sick. The way you do it is sick. I really want to do it too.